You're probably wondering what the fuck that is. You may be wondering, why is this animated asshole talking to me? But never mind that. We have 3 games next week, and anybody who supposes that any given game in this league can be easy can also recall with detail what the walls of his colon looks like. While some teams are out pumping the neighbor's cat, we are busy focusing on the fundamentals of this game. To that end, I will first refer briefly to what appeared only on the outside to be a craptastic clusterfuck last week. What annoyed me about that 6-2 loss was the talent against which we were stacked. Once it became apparent we were gonna be challenged like we have not been challenged before, I looked for 2 things. Number 1, would you clowns withdraw like a pair of gonads into the pelvis when you see some poor slob get kicked in the balls? Number 2, could we all still execute? The first question is important because the difference between pussies and hockey players is that the former shrinks in the face of overwhelming force. The latter perceives that force as a challenge. Nothing's worse than playing for a chicken sheet outfit. The very idea can give me a case of the crabs. Fortunately, not only did I observe consistent fortitude for all 3 periods, I saw some venom, not crying, venom. Big difference. As for the second question, I noted several pockets of solid execution. A breakout here, a solid defensive stop there. Sometimes the defensive points were well covered, which allowed those breakouts to occur. Sometimes we poke-checked, cleared, or otherwise skillfully stopped a rush. We lost because a solid opponent reduced our frequency of that execution. They bunched us up, put us behind plays, and owned our crease. So there it is. No smoke blown up your asses. Just objective observation. We never rolled over like a Bangkok hooker. They have a special way of rolling over. Never mind. I digress. We knew what to do. We just made the red team work hard to keep us from doing it. And that's what we'll carry forward into Monday's game, making the gray bastards work. And you all already know how to do that. Same sheet, different game. Cover the points, shift often and clean, own both creases, and get the defense involved in some offense. I don't give a red rat's rectum about what the other team is doing. I care that you homos play 3 periods of hockey and work to execute the program. One other thing, a reminder. While I encourage limited venom to be issued to douchebag opponents and will even tolerate limited retaliation against the worst cocksuckers we may encounter, temper your bullshit with the refs. I for one wanted to beat Mr. Pencil Dick to death with his own severed arms after that second call against me. But if I was a ref and some player wanted to massage my asshole with a broomstick about a call I made, I would be inclined to invent a penalty just for him. Therefore, temper your reactions to the refs, especially those refs suffering from congressional incompetence syndrome. Excessive bitching only makes their symptoms worse. So buck up, ladies. We have 3 opportunities next week to do what's right, to overcome challenges, and to enjoy the privilege of playing the greatest game in the known universe. I look forward to each of those games.